All right, no pressure to the conversation, guys, but the things we say will be on the internet forever. So.
Oh, gosh. I never thought of such a concept.
Yeah, we're just...
Welcome to the little show that couldn't. This is Joseph Richards.
Matt Henry.
Reuben Glaser again.
And I'm Ryan Dewerth.
And we're going to be going through episode 2 of Friday Night Weekly from, when was this episode? September
20th, 2013.
Wow.
Hot damn.
Man.
So this was our second one. It's called Let's Talk About Sex. And you'll find out, in case you haven't watched this, but you're listening to the commentary for some reason, you'll find out what that title means
Let me take a
as
moment,
we watch.
By the way, you said for some reason, and I would like to say that I do think there is value in this commentary in some odd way for, I would say, budding or struggling filmmakers who aren't making it. You're not alone.
Yeah. Sometimes you make a thing that you're really proud of and you put a lot of work into, and nobody watches it.
Yeah, because we're not making. I mean, we're physically making it.
Yeah,
but we're not.
We're not making it. We didn't make it.
Yeah,
not at all.
Maybe years from now, this will offer a very interesting look into where we were at during the process of this show and right now. But
it will do that, despite what our future holds.
Well, we got to do it. We got to do it now while we still remember it.
Yeah, sure. We still remember it. But I do think that there is value in this for that reason.
Yeah. I agree.
Thanks for saying that. We're hard on ourselves.
We can talk about what we were doing and how we were doing it, and really we did not spend much money at all on this.
Well, I would call this, quite frankly, not a zero budget.
But yeah,
probably
zero
a $60 budget because you spent $60 on those wigs that one time for some goddamn reason. But this is as low budget a production as you can get, and I think we still pulled off some very impressive results. I mean, the show still holds up; it still stands on its 2 feet. Nobody gives a shit about it, but I'm still proud of everything we did.
Yeah,
agreed.
And we managed to do a lot with not much. So
I agree.
It's
not
true.
very many people watched.
But right. Yeah, I mean, just this episode, the first week that we came out, we had 233 views, and in the 4.5 years since that, we have 473 views. So that's 233 in 1 week,
and that's one of our most viewed episodes.
240 the next 4 years.
Wow, yeah.
And that's one of our most viewed?
Yeah.
Where does that rank?
Number 8
Number
out of 40.
Eighth most viewed episode with a little more than almost 500. Almost 500.
Almost 500.
So we cut our first episode count basically in half.
Yeah. People saw the first one, they're like,
I mean, in their defense, I mean, we did get better. We definitely got better.
Much better.
And they stopped watching.
The quality improved heavily,
it was
in my
watched.
opinion.
You be the judge of that.
Exactly.
All right.
Well, let's check out episode 2. So if you're at home, you can be watching along. This is episode 2. Let's talk about sex, and we're gonna tell you when we're starting it, so you can start at the same time, and that is gonna be right now. Okay, welcome to episode 2. Here we go.
Let's talk about sex.
We have some blue sway coming your
Let's
way.
talk about you.
Blue sway again, and now these lights that you see in the theme song every time with the blue. I recorded that in my basement with 3 lights, and I was like plugging them in and out.
Well, I did not know that.
Yeah.
And then I zoomed in a little bit and blurred it, and then changed the tint to blue. So this is actually an organic effect. This is not a digital effect.
Learning all sorts of little
Nice
factoids here.
bokeh.
Yeah, and you know what else is cool? Ruben didn't know that, and neither do none of the people that watch this either.
Yeah.
So
I don't
it's
think
kinda
I ever
interesting.
said that. Yeah, and it's my cat.
Ooh, there's that swivel I love.
Yeah. My cat, rest in peace. She was sitting there meowing in the footage.
I didn't know that was a rest in peace situation. When did that? Never mind.
It was a
Rascal.
Sorry to hear that.
It was a different cat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That part I love.
Yes. So
God
Matt
damn,
does
I
a
love
little
that
variation on because I told him not to say smell it.
Yeah, right.
So he says to feel it.
You really sold it though.
Thank you so much.
The curvature of the imaginary woman.
Yeah. Good point.
And
it's fitting for Let's Talk About Sex.
Yeah. It's a very sensual episode.
Well, I practiced it in the mirror a lot.
Yeah.
And I think I nailed it.
To this day,
100%.
I do as well, and I don't have it as good as you do.
And I think we got it straightened out. I think we're going to get back on track this week and get back to bringing you hard-hitting news, meaningful content.
What's going on here?
Yeah. What am I doing? Why am I not? I should be focused on what's happening.
going on?
That's weird. Come on,
This is
Matt.
unprofessional.
Wait a second.
And also I noticed that I say here, Ryan, can you scram? And in the previous episode, Reuben asks me, can I tell him to scram? And I tell Ryan to scram.
Interesting.
And then I tell him to
There
scram.
goes the tree.
Yeah.
It was a really tiny hole.
It was a very small hole.
This
That's
is
the first time I ever wore my hat backwards.
The first and last.
Never.
Thankfully.
Never the same.
This is where
after
we
that.
became self-aware with our plant jokes.
There's Vladimir Putin looking like that weird Russian singer who does that strange song. I don't know what it's called. So this
Actually, I
anecdote's
liked
going
this
nowhere.
joke. There's still a lot of genocide to be done if he wants to catch Stalin.
Hey, and now Donald Trump is president. Oh yeah, that's happened since then.
I don't want to talk about
Moving
it.
on.
The best way to show a man that he's not gay is to shove things up his ass.
I just love the delivery on that because you
It's so
kind of
subtle.
fucked it up.
Yeah, I fucked it up.
But
and then
like, it
makes
ends
it
up
funnier.
being funnier. Yeah, I really think so.
it's to shove things up.
And
his
I have
ass.
to like cut away kind of quick because then you're like, fuck.
I believe at this point I was still providing these images, right? And
Yes,
then-
actually, early on, Reuben was getting all these images, almost all of them. Like,
Yeah, that was. I think
Good
I did
choice.
pretty well.
That's a good choice.
That's a good one.
That's actually
there's
my
a
baby picture.
There's a possum coming up that I think is one of the best.
actually, possum joke got cut.
Did it? Oh goddamn! What about the one about the moon?
See what you're seeing here, fellas,
I don't-
or ladies, or whoever's watching this. Is
I don't remember.
Ruben just found out that his bit got cut.
No, it wasn't my bit. It was just a good
Remastered.
picture of a possum.
It was one of
This
my
is
jokes, but it got
remastered.
cut. He
Oh, it
picked
was?
out the joke or the picture.
Oh,
Here's another Boston bully.
That's what they look like.
This,
that's a
yeah,
typical
this guy
Boston
was
bully.
pretty fucked up.
Oh, I like this.
I didn't like this joke. I remember having opposition to it. Oh wait, no, is this the one about eating dogs? No, it's
No, no,
not.
no, no.
I'm sorry.
That's
okay.
what I thought.
I don't like
No,
the
this was
dog
about
one.
the guy that was gonna rape and eat children in his basement in Boston.
Okay. What a bully.
Well, that's fine.
What a jerk.
Yeah, the dog one is terrible.
That
but
wasn't
that
even really a
one's okay.
joke, though. It was pretty.
I would like to introduce a new segment here on Friday Night Weekly.
Here it is.
Go in deep on a topic that is pressing
You know, I don't know.
on some questions.
I don't know if I realized that.
I think so. I think
I
we
must
talked
have.
This
about
is
it.
Yeah,
just a
I
real
just forget
sexy
things.
episode. Ooh,
Yeah.
There we go.
That music.
Kevin
Sex.
McLeod. Kevin
Man,
McLeod again.
Kevin McLeod, ladies and gentlemen.
This Kim Jong-un, Dennis Rodman hangout session on the beach, man. You got a lot of questions, and frankly, we've got a lot of questions ourselves about this friendship.
See, I told you about Dennis Rodman.
Yeah.
Hey, it's the cluck.
And this is a prop from Reuben,
Yeah.
from the kitchen of Reuben's mother, correct?
Yes, and she used that thing till its dying days, and she still laments the loss of it.
As well as those
it's
cat
dying?
mugs are also Reuben's.
It died. It's dead already.
The-
Whoa,
It's-
whoa, whoa, whoa,
well,
whoa,
the
whoa!
cluck
The cluck's
is-
dead.
The cluck is still there, but it doesn't work anymore.
Oh,
Wow.
It's sitting on top of the microwave as a reminder.
wow.
Yes, the cluck. Who came up with
I mean,
the
I-
name the cluck?
I
Because
think
that's
I
hilarious.
think Matt
I
did.
think I just did that. I think that was one of those Matt things. You know?
Well, yeah, that guy.
The fucking cluck. Sad.
Rodman.
This story was always so weird. Like, I'm surprised no one's made a movie about it yet. Kim Jong-un and Dennis Rodman hanging out.
And that you
right?
think that they met because they had the same sandals is
Yeah.
just weird.
It's very strange. Very strange.
Honestly, given Trump and Dennis Rodman's close relationship, I am actually shocked he's not the ambassador to North Korea and being sent there to prevent nuclear holocaust. Oh, there's the cluck.
Oh, and you're calling him
signature
Kimmy?
sound.
And I'm trying to explain how Asian names work. I love the way you
I
put
love
that
it.
in your pocket. It's like
That was
fucking
smooth.
perfect, man. Yeah.
Oh, thanks,
Perfect.
guys. I don't think you've
Perfect
never
cluck
told
in
me
the
that
pocket.
before. You never told me that. But the cluck in the pock.
A pot cluck. Oh,
Interesting.
yeah, this one.
Interestingly enough.
There's like a weird the lights on the top, like the string light, the rope light.
Yeah.
You can see like one in the middle of the plant
Right.
that's
Yeah,
like that's peeking through.
I'm
Stuff
not
like
gonna
that
only
bothers
look-
me.
I'm only
Damn,
gonna
yeah,
look
now
at
I
that
can't.
now.
Now I can't.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. God damn it. Cut this from the. We
These
just
are the things that bother me while I'm editing this.
Yeah. We ruined the episode for you watching this now because you're just focusing on that.
Also,
small
that
light.
part of the curtain is sort of pulled in above my head towards the plant because
Mhm.
the plant obviously sort of like tugged it over. These are the things that bother me.
Whoopee.
Sheen pen.
I didn't even remember that. Yeah, Whoopi. She comes in
yeah,
later.
I just quietly correct you on each one. As if you would just not know how to pronounce any celebrity.
A rare moment of kindness from your character to mine. Here we go again.
Reuben
Also,
report.
there's footage of you in this opening from an interview you filmed that was never used.
Yeah, the audio wasn't good enough. But it was with like one of those, Westboro Baptist Church type people.
The audio wasn't good enough as we listened to this.
Yeah, I do think it ended up being a conversation about dogs playing baseball with Jesus or something.
Wow.
And then the guy was playing. He was like too game for it to be funny. I'm like, God fucking damn it! This
remember
idiot who
watching
stands
that, yeah.
around college campuses screaming at people for being unholy is too game for this bit.
Yeah.
So that's all that exists of it is that small flashing bit. But if you pause it, you can see he has a very hateful sign. The words on there are very, very bigoted.
That's not surprising.
What about Sean Penn? I wondered, did you save the original footage and edits that you made of the Reuben reports?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay.
I don't think they've been deleted.
Right on.
Another thing
It's
about
Reuben.
that.
Reuben's the investigative reporter.
Yeah.
Another thing about that interview with that religious guy is that was my last day of college.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You dropped
Yeah.
out while we were doing this.
Yes, and I never looked back. That was the last day I ever spent at college was interviewing that dink.
Yeah.
So that was a big thing that happened to me.
Hey, but if it wasn't for that school, you wouldn't have met Sam St. Hingis. Van
That's
Campbell,
true.
You know?
That's true.
It all works out.
It all works out.
I can't do that because as a journalist, as a reporter with ethics, I'm not allowed to be biased. It's about ethics and journalism.
Yeah, it's important.
I'm not on Obama's side. I'm not on, I don't have any opinions here. I'm completely.
All right, what do you want us to do?
I'm just, I don't know.
Well, how about this? Your Twitter handle, Rubnik, right? At
Yes, that's my still active, still used frequently.
And these
Go
were
follow him, guys.
These were real tweets, I think, or some of them were made up.
No, I think these.
I think they were all
I'll let
real.
you. Yes, that was real.
Yeah.
Back when Twitter was about saying what you were doing at the moment. There's a horrendous picture with a smiling bald man. And yeah, not. Really, it was a rally for Gus Fring from Breaking Bad, Giancarlo Esposito, a lot of. There we go.
Another person we bring up a few times. In
Yeah, we
Couple
do.
times, yeah.
time I've seen the president, but the first time I've seen Katy Perry's boobs.
All right, yeah, this is not a 2018 joke. Okay, yeah, BuzzFeed better never uncover that one. I think that was a real tweet that I've since deleted.
That's like prostitution, right?
Yeah,
You're like
man,
offering prostitution.
And we are talking about black-haired Katy Perry, not the blonde version. I don't even know that girl. We're talking about saucy, fun Katy Perry.
Hey.
When she had the long black hair.
There's nothing wrong with a young little Rubnik who wanting to see Katy Perry's boobs. Come on.
All I'll
That's
say
okay.
is those tweets aren't inaccurate.
You can't find them, so they don't exist. All right.
Yeah.
Nice
It's,
try,
But yes,
government.
Thank you for cutting that one down. I don't want Jezebel.com finding that if I have my big break. Now they're going to use that, and then they're going to use it against me.
They're gonna scrub the internet
So you
for
can see
audio.
the,
Why
the
Reuben
double
Glaser-
meaning here with the talk about sex, because we had sex like seconds.
Correct.
But then we also talked about sex.
Sex
with
as
Katy
in
Perry.
sexuality and fucking.
Again, a very sexy episode.
Which,
this one.
spoiler alert, we do all end up fucking at the end of this episode, just to
Well-
bring it full circle.
I did sit that one out.
Well, yeah.
I
but
watched it.
It's because you had to.
Yeah.
It's not a funny show, but it can be a funny show. We don't need
It's not a funny show.
It is, though. It is.
I don't know.
One of my favorite parts of this show is when you guys argue and it seems real.
Yeah.
There's a great one coming up, and it's I think one of the finest moments.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do have pretty good arguments.
I
you know?
agree, yeah, there's lots of
it gets,
It's the one with the smelly hat, but no spoilers.
Staging to have sex with Katy Perry.
Your words, not mine. Your words. That was Matt Henry saying that.
Damn it! Now that I was reading your
that's a good sound bite for you now.
I was reading your tweet. That's not fair.
That's not a valid alibi nowadays.
But give me a funnier line for this.
No, it's perfect.
Can we get an FNW soundboard going online one of these days?
No.
Oh yeah, because all the people who love this commentary are gonna flock to that.
Just wait till you guys see the FNW merch. It's gonna be ridiculous.
The blogs will be ablaze.
The blogs will be ablaze.
Yeah.
So have action figures coming out.
That would be cool.
That would be very cool.
Oh, man.
Bobbleheads or something.
I'd be
Stay
pretty
tuned.
bummed. I gotta say, I would rather have a Giggly Boy action figure than a Matt Henry and the bowling shirt action figure.
Yeah.
That
Well,
to
there
me
could
is
be 2 editions.
It could be 2, yeah.
That's true.
It's actually the same character, I guess.
Yeah.
It's kind of in continuity. Yeah, we need a wiki.
Yeah, we do need to get a
We
wiki.
gotta use those little
that.
like 16-bit animations that you did up of all of us.
Yeah,
we never did
those are
anything
cool
with those.
too.
Those were great.
Those
Yeah.
those were really cool.
Yeah.
Well, this is for the fans. You guys are listening to the commentary.
Yeah,
you're watching the show.
you're
You're
hanging
gonna,
out with us.
you're
still
gonna make the
listening.
action figures. So you decide.
Right.
What the King's Tower
Contact
verse
us.
is.
Now you're listening to episode 2. Maybe you have a 3D printer and
Exactly.
or maybe you're a hand sculptor.
Because again, for the show that nobody watches, we're gonna ask the fans that we don't have to print our figures for us. So if you can get the action figures for us, we'll sell them and we'll make money.
I have one request, and I want to be wearing my drive jacket, in my Scorpion jacket with on my action figure.
Well, Ryan just turned off the record.
So if you noticed just before, all of a sudden it just stopped when Reuben was talking about the drive action
See, the
figure
show, you
jacket.
think that it's mostly acting in the show, but then we realized that.
Yeah,
It's
Takes
actually-
Reuben going on a riff for it to get cut off. Thanks, Ryan.
that literally in real life then as ourselves.
Yeah.
Ryan stops,
Ryan the
never
PA.
changed.
stops the recording because
things
Reuben
never
is
change.
I'm just
talking
telling
too
character,
much.
guys. That's all. I'm a
Reuben-
I'm a
and
method
then-
actor.
It's been half a decade, and some things never change.
Yeah, and I wanted Reuben to have the action figure with the drive jacket,
Yeah,
and I wanted
thank
people
you.
to know that
Alright,
I don't
anyways.
really want a fake action figure.
We might as well end it. Please start thinking about ideas for action figures.
Yes,
do
that's the takeaway.
Sir,
Thank you
madam,
for
that's
watching
actually
episode 2.
listening to this and watching. We'll see you for episode 3.
We'll
All
see
right.
you there.
Ryan, you can cut it now.
Now it's
Fuck it.
okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
just cut it.